Hello, hi, how are you? This is for Imnica, new delegate server account, and we're gonna actually schedule a little bit different way with opener and non-opener, and I will explain why. In the Imnica, the force intensity.org, this is delegate server. Imnica, if you say imnica.com, that means this is the share hosting server, and this is the delegate server. This is a different plan. You can join Imnica for share service, or you can create your own domain. And create your own domain is more expensive, and but that you can have more free. You can import yourself. You don't have to, ask them to import for you. Have them to verify the list, etc., etc. You can just import. So it's just a different kind of service, but the functionality is pretty much the same. There's no difference. Maybe a little bit difference, but I don't really see too much of them. And to schedule email, you can see the previous warm-up have a non-open, and this is open, and pretty much is you see open, non-open, open, non-open. What does it mean? The reason is because you can see if I send to non-open, the open rate is 0.04, and if I send to open, it's gonna sometimes got 13% open rate, sometimes got 5%. Okay, the reason is because this is a self-host service, so I still responsible for my own IP, the server reputation. So this is actually I didn't know this until Imnica told me that I should do this to maintain a good reputation on the domain name. So we're gonna do is when we send the mail, it's pretty much the same. We keep the list, okay, and you're gonna see. I'm going to make sure that you have the user ID and password, okay. But so far, you go to click the list, and you should be able to see 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is my testing, and this is 2. Okay, this is new subscriber. I import from the Zaisha ZXAA, and this is my original, Aweber subscriber. Okay. So you can see this segment. This is different. Okay, this is different from share Imnica. I have opener and non-opener set up, and you keep opener. Opener means every time if people open any of the campaign at least once, they're gonna actually also copy to this opener. And if anytime people, all the whatever list you have, all the people never open anything, and they're gonna copy to this non-opener list. So another word is when I schedule, I can schedule whatever list plus this opener. That's me. I only want to send this open. Whatever list, and I check this non-opener, and I mean whatever I want to send to non-opener. So that's why you see the campaign has the open, non-open, open, non-open. Okay, and pretty much after the 30-day warm-up process, I don't do the warm-up number. But basically, you can see if you see the small amount normally is open. Okay, and but our goal is to do the open and non-open, open, non-open, something like that. Okay, so how do I schedule? Say for example, something like that. Say I go to a campaign, and say I okay, by the way, for the open, okay, for the open email, I always using the promotional email. For non-open email, I can using block email because, and it's required. It's good to use, but do not send out the promotional email. As my mistake is Google gonna see, because it's from your own domain. Every time they only see the professional email, and guess what? They're just going to lower your server's score. So sometimes we're gonna send, there'll be the promotional email, and non-open we're gonna send them. We're not going to send promotional email because they are not open anyway. So why send the promotional email have Google think we kind of spamming? So in order to avoid spamming, our email need to dynamic. We're gonna have some promotion email, some blog email, transaction email, whatever email, and then promotional email, then blog email, transactional email, whatever. So this is gonna we're gonna do for all the self-host server, not just for the Imnica. So we're gonna do that. Okay. I haven't set up the self-host, set up the open and non-open. I only have this set up in Imnica, so it's not going. It's not like tomorrow we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna gradually. I'm gonna set them up first. But this Imnica is already set up, so Imnica we're gonna use in this way. So I'm gonna very quickly create a campaign for you. It should be similar to the Imnica. Okay, create a new campaign. Okay, and this new campaign, now I'm going to create one with I'm going to create first one. This is gonna be called put my schedule. I say the schedule I have a this one gonna say opener, and if it's opener and send to non-opener. Okay, send to opener, send to non-opener. Okay, if this is opener, then we're gonna using the promotional email. If this is a non-opener, we're gonna using the blog, or if we don't have a blog, we don't blog or any non-promotional email. What I mean is we can actually make the promotion email well, we cannot, it's very hard. Okay, we have to use the blog, or we can, oh yeah, we can copy from the book. Okay, book email, send to opener always using the promotional email, and send to non-opener list, blog or book email. Okay, so this we're gonna do. Okay, so here I'm going to schedule here. Okay, I'm gonna send to the testing. We're not going to send testing. I'm just sometimes send to a test, but in general we don't send to testing. And just these two lists. I'm gonna change the name. This is actually from Daisha, but I just create a new subscriber. You know, I have figured out how to change the name yet. Okay, but this is from A Weber, and this is from Daisha. This is from this is a list from the fresh mail. Fresh mail. So this is actually list from fresh mail, and this is a list from Daisha. Okay, just so you know. And the reason, I'm kind of combining, because I'm actually gonna use this one because this is actually as expensive as the fresh mail, and there's no need to copy those two things. The reason I have fresh mail because originally they can send 50, 100,000 email, and this one I can do the same thing. You see, I have 256 subscribers, but lots of me testing. It's not really all of them are responsive. No, I just only have a couple thousand responses. So here is what I'm gonna do is opener, and for if you send a blog email, send a book email, okay, you're gonna choose the same thing, but you're gonna change non-opener. And of course, if you want to send both, then you keep both. Okay, but I only want to send non-opener, and this is gonna put book email, the blog email, or opener professional email. We're gonna do it this way, and we're gonna check a little bit and see the result, and see. Normally it's just gonna be the way we're doing. We just gonna constant monitor. Exclusion, there's no need to exclusion. Okay, so this one's opener, and this is gonna be the by default, we're just going to create by default. And we're gonna also I forgot to put the title, and title we're gonna put a title. For this one it's gonna be only down to 2. This is more like a blog email. This one I sent that already. I try to send something I haven't sent, because you don't want to send something they see all the time, or over and over and over. Oh, I see that you working on this right now. Okay, this looks like more like a blog, because it's long, but it's okay. Just send this one. Okay, for demonstration, for video, I show you. So did you check my opener in the spreadsheet? I added opener yesterday. I will check it. I'll check it after I finish this video. So I will do this. Okay, just go to Imnica. Okay, Mr. Gatsby, right? Okay, create campaign. Okay, I'm not sure in Imnica you choose which way. You can choose previous campaign because they're gonna have those unsubscribe everything. I don't think there's template anything here. Just choose previous campaign. If you try, you can create a you can create a template, but you can change that. Using my name first for the. I'm not sure my idea is what. If this is the same by use for email send to opener, use send opener. Okay, for send to opener, you're gonna use my name. Actually, I kind of like want to do the other way around, but do that first. Once if I remove the fresh mail, then I can switch it out. Let's do this one. Okay, so let's keep going. So doing this, okay, alright. So this is one template, but obviously we're gonna change this, right? Subject, and we're gonna actually do something. Let's copy here. Okay, and we're gonna change from map to poll. I even have video here. Okay, I think it's probably easier to just do it this way. Okay, if I copy paste. Okay, because I can do adjustment. Because sometimes you see this one, sometimes it's still a problem. When you actually copy from the Word, because Word is double space, for some reason on the internet it's like triple space. I mean quadruple place space. Because I really just need the double space. What's one again? Two, yeah. 1, 2, 3. So you can see I can find the problem is because this is gonna be HTML format, so it will look. And I shouldn't do that, poll and same thing. So I'm going to change the subject. Otherwise, you're gonna be, if you change the subject, people kind of like afraid making a bad decision. What's the one thing to look for in a system that make money in the internet? Are you afraid making the bad decision? I gotta change that title because this is just recent saying. It doesn't really make sense to put the. Okay. So, and every time I'm gonna check the link, just make sure the link is good. I kind of, it should be okay. And is anything in the body? Okay, yes, there's one over here. Okay, and this looks fine. Okay, and I changed the title. I will change the title. I haven't changed. I changed the title already. Okay, so go Imnica and for everything bear to the name poll, we want to do do the image things. You can get from local 100 live hack, or do the go from the internet. They are more. I can't even track which one because sometimes I even see that you actually send multiple. You actually send pretty much the same one. Copy the image address. Okay, and just go here, paste the source address, and they will put over there. Okay, so that's it. in the future, I want to see if I can actually forward those email to you, because the reason, I have those I've had things, it's really useful to keep people actually engaged. Why? Because I can just tell you, I have people actually email me, because I have so many email, and some of them from here and there, and some of them very supportive. Somebody told me the life hack, they really like it. They like it. They cannot wait to see my email just because of life hack. So I don't want to send. That's why I don't want to send duplicate. Duplicate stuff. I don't even. Oh yeah, because I reply. I reply by going to my same email folder. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Here. Hardy. Okay. I don't know this lady. Resent found in spending. Do now. Oh, this is second email he sent me. They say the same thing. Somebody. Anyway, people will send me emails, say, okay, your message is blocked or something, in the spam folder, so it's not like a totally, it's still people engage. I don't remember, but I just tell you that people actually does email me, say, okay, they like the life hack. So, so I'm going to copy this one into the, here, okay, we're going to HTML, paste, and update, and so let's say, and convert HTML to text. Okay, they don't have to do anything. They will do everything automatically. You can, I can show you. See, the link will be automatically. And key next. And you can send this a preview. I don't have to. I'm just gonna put a day. So the first one, the day is gonna be 8 a.m. Okay, opener. So I'm going to put the 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. Okay, sorry, 8 a.m. Opener schedule. Opener. All right. So my second schedule here, I'm going to view campaign now. So it's done already. It's already done. Just double check. Click the campaign, and you see schedule here. All right. So for the next campaign, we're gonna do is this one, non-opener. You can do the title for blog or book email, because send to non-opener. Okay. We're just gonna send to non-opener, and the email style gonna be longer, and we're not going to put a whole bunch of the link there. Have them keep this promotion or this and that. As a matter of fact, for the non-opener, we're gonna actually using this link. Okay. Which link? Okay. We're gonna use this link. Let me copy there. I mean, you do not have to use this link only. You can kind of mix them. I shouldn't say. I'm not saying that you have to use that link, but I feel that this link is more. This is actually for them to re-sign into the system. But they already signed. Well, forget about it. They already signed. Just using the same link. Make it simple. Unless there's a need for change, they will do that. Okay, just forget about that. We just do the same link. Okay, that that our link. Well, you need to even highlight them. So we just do that, and then so next email we're gonna do this one, right? Block email because they are non-opener, and we're gonna create and blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm not going to do the same thing again, because the only difference is instead of doing the promotion email, this time doing the block email or the book email. Just use the book email, and same from Reacher. It's okay, same from Reacher. the reason because I do not want to using pause send too many times. People get not very comfortable about that. If I keep sending, sometimes I have no choice. Just starting, But since I have fresh mail, right, and I send this one already, and basically I don't want my name to be like more than 4 times per day in the email. For it's like really maximum. So that's why I put the reacher over here to sending the promotion email. I mean, not promotion. Post sending the opener promotional email and reacher send to the non-opener. Okay. Alright, so that should be clear. Okay, I don't really think I miss anything. Only one thing is I do mention that in the all self-serve hosting we're gonna use this way, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so do I need to schedule for the all in Imnica? Yes. Okay. We'll use both Imnica. Both Imnica. I am prepared to face out the fresh mail. Okay, not yet. Okay. So so that's it. Let me just pause the video. Okay, so nothing. Okay, I start again. Nothing is once this one working good, then this is a great function, great function. You probably can see, open. You remember we saying but it's gonna be different. People open the Imnica, not necessarily they open fresh mail. But I mean, this one has a great function because I'm not sure fresh mail allow us to do this, but the Imnica allow us to do this, open into segment, and we can copy. And once you have that, you can click opener, and you can actually export them. I'm not sure whether export. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's browse. Okay, browse, and you can select all something like that. Show column tool. Yeah, export. Yeah, so you can actually export all the opener. Okay, all the opener in the so it's much easier. I mean, you don't have to manually. So this is actually a good thing about Imnica. So we are still actually working on this, and as long as I find the best way, of course we do the best. So instead of just go to each email, open them, and this one actually they all put into one place. Okay, but so for those tool they don't actually do in this way. We definitely gonna try to using this way. It's better, so it saves us some time, more efficient. Okay, and I haven't figured out yet, but eventually will. Okay, so this is for today's video. Thank you and have a blessed day.